you're watching this, you're probably tired. And I don't mean the kind of tired that sleep fixes. I mean the bone deep exhaustion that comes from trying to heal, doing the inner work, showing up for everyone else, and still feeling like you are stuck in survival mode. You've read the books, you've done the therapy, you tried affirmations, and you're still tired, still on edge, still can't relax. If that's you, this video is going to explain why you're still stuck. And more importantly, what real support looks like when you are ready to stop surviving and start living. I'm Renisha, an inner healing coach. And if your nervous system is exhausted and you want support, start with my Clarity Reset. Now let's talk about what no one else is saying. Let me tell you about a woman I worked with. We'll call her Penelope. I started to say Pippi Longstocking. That's one of my most favorite movies. But we're going to call her Penelope. So Penelope was the woman that everyone called so strong. She ran her own business, raised her kids, showed up for her friends, led at church. From the outside, oh baby, she had it all together. But inside, she was on fire. Her body was constantly tense. She would snap at her kids over every little thing. She couldn't remember the last time she felt joy. Not that whole, I'm blessed and highly favored. No, real joy. Like down in your body joy. She came to me and said, I don't know how to stop without everything falling apart. And here's what I told her. Penelope, you're not broken. I like saying the name Penelope. Okay, focus. So I told her your nervous system is just stuck in a pattern where it learned to survive. Leaving survival mode is not about working harder or being more disciplined. It's about teaching your body that it is finally safe to let go. Sound familiar? If you've ever felt like you are holding everything together with duct tape and sheer willpower, keep watching. What I'm about to share changed everything with Penelope, and it can change everything for you. There were multiple times where I almost said the actual name. Okay, let's move on. First of all, let's get real about what survival mode actually is. Because many high-achieving women don't even realize they're in survival mode. It's not laziness. It's not weakness. It is not you being too sensitive. Survival mode is your nervous system doing exactly what it was designed to do. Protect you. When you experience stress, trauma, or prolonged pressure, your nervous system activates what we call the stress response. Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And for a lot of high-achieving women, it's the fawn response. You people please, overfunction, and make yourself dispensable so you feel safe. The problem? Your nervous system doesn't know the danger is over. So even though you're safe now, even though the traumatic relationship ended, the financial crisis passed, the chaotic childhood is behind you, but your body is still braced, still waiting for the next crisis, still running off of the emergency fuel. And here's the part nobody talks about. High achieving women are the best at masking survival mode. You look successful on the outside. You're productive, capable, always showing up. But on the inside, you are drowning. You're irritable, exhausted, can't turn your brain off. You have decision fatigue. Everything feels like too much. And rest? Oh, that feels dangerous. Like if you stop, everything will fall apart. That's survival mode. And you can't think your way out of it. So why are you still exhausted after years of healing work? Here's what I see all the time. You've done the mental work, but not the somatic work. Talk therapy is incredible. Journaling is powerful. Affirmations definitely have their place. But survival mode lives in your body, not just your mind. Your brain might know that you're safe, but your body is still clenched, still holding tension in your shoulders, your jaw, even your stomach. Your body is waiting for the other shoe to drop. You've made hyper-independence your new survival pattern. A lot of women leave toxic situations or traumatic environments and they think, I will never rely on anyone again. I'll just do it all myself. And that becomes the new cage. You can't receive help. You can't delegate. You can't rest without guilt because somewhere deep down you believe if you're not useful, then you're not worthy. So you keep going. You keep pushing, keep performing, and then you have the audacity to call it healing. Honey, it's just survival mode with better branding. You don't have a safe container to actually process and release. Healing rarely happens in isolation. You need witness. You need support. You need someone who can hold space for you without trying to fix you, rush you, or make you perform. But here's the thing. Most support out there reactivates your nervous system. It's pushy, it's salesy, it's sign up now or you'll miss out. It's just think positive when you're barely holding it together. Some of you wish people could actually see you. Not the you you're presenting to them, but the you that's behind all of that. The real you. Real support doesn't feel like that. Real support feels safe. And that's what we're going to talk about next. So, what does real support look like when you're trying to leave survival mode? And my goal is to stop using the word trying. I'm trying to take the word trying out of my vocabulary. So, you're not trying to leave survival mode. You are leaving survival mode. Real support is based on 3 pillars. And if you're missing one of these, you're going to stay stuck. Pillar 1 is somatic safety, teaching your body that it is safe. So your brain knows that you're safe, but your body doesn't believe it yet. Real support starts with somatic practices. Practices that help you regulate your nervous system inside your body, not just your thoughts. This is breath work, grounding exercises, learning to feel your feet on the floor or your body sitting in a chair, noticing tension and releasing it, moving emotions through your body instead of just thinking about them. Let me give you a quick example right now. I want you to feel your feet on the floor. Press them down. Are you feeling carpet? Are you on tile right now? Notice the chair holding you. You are here. You are safe. Right now, in this moment, nothing is chasing you. That's somatic safety. And it's something that you practice every day until your body starts to believe it. Pillar number 2. Can you even guess what I'm about to say? If you've been following me for a while, you know I love boundaries. Pillar 2 is boundaries without guilt. Reclaiming your energy. Baby, you better reclaim your energy, your time, and everything else you need to reclaim. Set the boundary. You've spent so long people pleasing and over functioning that saying no makes you feel like you're abandoning everybody. Girl, boundaries aren't walls, they're bridges to your true self. And real support teaches you how to set boundaries without guilt. It looks like saying, let me check my calendar and I'll get back with you, instead of just an automatic yes. It looks like not being instantly available all the time. It looks like protecting your energy the same way you protect everybody else's feelings. I have worked with many women who had to start practicing this, and at first, they felt terrified. But slowly, they realized that the people who needed them to have no boundaries weren't even their people. Your exhaustion is information. Your body is saying, we need different boundaries. And pillar number 3, rebuilding trust in yourself and rest and support. You see where I'm going with this. This is the hardest one. You don't trust that things will be okay if you slow down. You don't trust yourself to know what you need. And you definitely don't trust that support won't disappear or come with strings attached. Survival mode taught you hyper independence. I'll do it myself. I don't need nobody else. I was never able to rely on anyone. I don't trust anybody. Yeah, I used to say the same thing. But thriving requires learning to receive. Let me say it again. Thriving requires learning to receive. It was so hard for me to receive. Even on my birthday, it was hard for me to receive gifts, to receive anything. Real support helps you build trust in tiny, safe ways. It's letting someone hold the door without saying, oh, I got it. It's accepting a compliment without deflecting. Let me put a pin in this. I was so horrible at receiving compliments. Renisha, I love that purse. Girl, I got this on the sales rack for X amount of dollars. Why can't you just say thank you? The way I would downplay compliments was absolutely sad. Let's keep going. It's asking for help with one small thing this week. How many of you are willing to do that? Just asking your circle, the people around you, the people in your household, whoever your support is, you're going to stop playing Superwoman and actually ask them for help with one small thing this week. There are women who won't even let their partner make coffee for them. She's already up making it and cleaning the kitchen and starting the laundry. You need to practice receiving. And some of you, this makes you want to cry. Small things like this. In your mind, you're thinking that you're not even worthy. If I'm not doing something, I'm not worthy to receive. This is the wound we're healing. Thriving doesn't mean doing more. It means trusting yourself to do less. Here's the truth. You don't have to do this alone, and honestly, you shouldn't. I know what it's like to try to heal in isolation. I'm just going to figure it out. This nervous system work, I'm going to figure it out myself. Googling how to regulate my emotions at 2 a.m. Starting and stopping and starting and stopping because you don't have a safe place to fall apart and rebuild. That's why I created Bloom, not as a program, but as a container. A place where you're not the strong one holding everyone else together. A place where your nervous system gets to learn what consistent, boundaried support actually feels like. Bloom is for women who are done surviving and ready to be held while they learn to thrive. It's weekly coaching, somatic tools, nervous system repatterning, and if you're ready, deliverance work. But more than that, it's a place where you don't have to perform, where you can show up messy, tired, unsure, and still fully supported. We work together over 8 or 16 weeks, depending on how deep you want to go, and we move at the pace your body needs, not the pace hustle culture told you to move at. This isn't me giving you a bunch of PDFs and wishing you luck. This is structured weekly support where we map your emotional patterns so you understand why you're stuck, rebuild your identity outside of survival mode, regulate your nervous system so that rest doesn't feel dangerous anymore, and prepare for deliverance. It's part of your healing. I absolutely love deliverance. Y'all already know. But I prepare you for it in a way that is safe, it's paced, it's not rushed, you're not being re-traumatized. And then I'm able to walk with you even after the deliverance. And in between sessions, you are not alone. You have support, tools, prompts, and most importantly, boundaries. Because part of leaving survival mode is realizing that support doesn't mean 24/7 access. It means safe, consistent presence. If you've been trying to do the work on your own, but you're exhausted, if you keep stopping and starting because you don't have a safe container, if you're ready to actually feel supported instead of just thinking your way through healing, Bloom might be for you. I have an 8-week option if you want focused transformation and a 16-week option if you know you need deeper work, especially around deliverance and identity reconstruction. I'm not going to pressure you. This isn't a sign up now or miss out on forever type thing. But if something in your body just said yes, trust that. That's not fear talking. That's your system recognizing safety. There's a link in the description if you want to learn more. No application pressure, no hard sell, just information. And if it's a yes, we'll talk. If it's a no, that's okay. You can still use everything we talked about today. And if you want to start right now for free, I am running a 5-day nervous system reset challenge starting tomorrow. So every day we're going live to cover day one, why you're still stuck in survival mode. Day two, the body keeps score, how trauma lives in your body. Day three is all about breaking free from perfectionism. Day four, from surviving to thriving. And day five, your regulated future. And I'm going to be answering some of your questions. It's completely free and it's going to give you the tools you need to regulate your nervous system this week. Free, but registration is required. The link to sign up will be in the description of this video and I would love to see you there. Also, if you want to go deeper, I created a nervous system reset kit. I worked very hard on it and it is absolutely amazing. So this is more like a self-paced resource with tools, prompts, and practices that you can use anytime. When you register for the challenge, you will see that pop up. I even created like 5 grounding audios. Absolute tea. So here's what I want you to remember. You are not broken. You are not too late. You're not too much. And stop thinking that you're not enough. Your nervous system just needs to learn what safety feels like. And that starts with support that doesn't pressure you, rush you, or make you perform. You've survived so much already. Now it's time for you to learn what it feels like to thrive. I'll see you tomorrow for day one of the challenge. Until then, rest. You've earned it.